Hey YouTube, thanks for tuning in to another video. This is the May 2019 edition of New Records, New Vinyl that we've added to our collection. Joining me once again is Luke.
Hello.
He was in the last month's video for April, and he was actually in another video where we did our top 10 new young records. So he's co-hosting this episode with me once again. We're collaborating, or we're combining our records of what we've collected the past month. And we got some good finds. So a lot of really good stuff. A lot of stuff that were they're interesting finds and some really cool picks. So we'll get right into it. So this is, I don't know if you can see it here. Nice album cover here, very cool design. This is Back in Black by AC/DC.
It's got the raised print.
Oh yeah, the Back in Black, the nice bumpy font. Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? Give him a little rub for good luck kind of thing. Yeah, so I mean, classic album. Everyone knows this one. It's got all the hits on it. First record with Brian Johnston on vocals. Cool pictures in this on the jacket. My friend Lauren, she actually handed me a stack of records and said, I don't want these anymore. Go through them and take what you want. I was like, of course I will. I'm more than happy to. And I actually passed this one up, and she was kind of like, what are you doing? You're not going to take Back in Black? I was like, I don't really want it. But she kind of, forced it on me. But yeah, not that I don't like this record. I love it. But I just didn't really feel inclined to add it to my collection. But
you got it.
Well, you know what? I know Luke is a big fan of AC/DC, so I'm going to pass it over to him.
Oh.
He can add that to his collection.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. This is one of the ones I used to have when I was younger, and I sold, along with many other records. Thanks, buddy.
Well, it's found its way back to your lap.
Thanks, Lauren.
Yeah.
My first record is Rubber Soul. My cousin owns a shop in Truro, Nova Scotia, where I'm originally from. Where we're both originally from.
What band?
The Beatles.
Oh, jeez. Never heard of them.
Rubber Soul. Anyways, I ended up getting this pretty cheap off them. It's the American version, so it's missing 2 songs, Drive My Car and If I Needed Someone. But still, it's still good. Good album.
2 good songs.
2 great songs. Still a great album, and it's in pretty good condition. And I'm pretty happy to have it in my collection. I'm looking to get the entire catalog, studio album catalog. I gave a lot of that away or whatnot throughout the years. And a common trend with my record buying is just buying back stuff I got rid of. So gonna start with this, Rubber Soul.
Great record to start with. So this is an interesting one. It's given to me from Lauren as well, from my friend. She basically said, please take this. I don't want it. I don't want it in my house. It disgusts me. So this is Jimi Hendrix. Hendrix High, Live and Dirty. It says right on the front here, buyer's discretion advised, X-rated, not suitable for airplay. I didn't know what the hell this is all about. There's a little write-up on the back here. It says that it's actually from a live concert in Greenwich Village in New York City in the late 60s, I think 68 or 69. It's a red vinyl, so that's kind of cool. It's from Nutmeg Records. I looked it up on Discogs, and it was actually, it's a UK release. It's a live performance. They're sloppy, they're raw, they don't give a shit, they're high. They're drunk, they don't give a fuck, they're just doing all this shit, they're just jamming basically. And Jim Morrison, it fails to mention that at all on the back here at all. You think that'd be something that they'd mention, but he does vocals on quite a few songs on this actually. He overdubbed them, he wasn't actually there for the live performance. But it's Jim Morrison at his worst, I want to say. I mean, if you're familiar with the Doors, he's a very substance heavy drinker and drug user, but first song is called FHITA, which stands for, you can fill in the blanks, F, her, and the A. And Jim Morrison basically he yells that the whole time. He uses some of the worst language. He uses the C word. It's depraved. And there's a song called No, No. In the morning, he's basically just saying all night long, baby, Yeah, it's depraved. But, I wanted to take this because it's kind of a cool collector's item. I've certainly not seen it around. I think Hendrix fans would probably be pretty stoked to find this. It's pretty dirty.
It'd be funny if that was Lauren's parents' album.
It very well could have been, yeah. Maybe they bought it as a gift to one another and put it on and, had to cover their Christian ears or something. I don't know. No, her parents are pretty cool. So they might have been into this. I don't know. Maybe they were into that kind of stuff. I don't know. Anyways, this is a high live and dirty, weird record, weird find, but yeah, I was gonna take it. It was for free, so.
Second on the list of records I sold and I'm buying back, J.J. Cale, Really, which is a great album.
Great album.
Good for any kind of situation, especially just laying back and relaxing, whether it be in the sun or in your cold room all alone. Not much of an album cover, honestly.
Yeah, it almost resembles like a hood ornament or something. I almost picture like a pickup truck with that on the front or something.
It's definitely a don't judge the book by its cover or situation. In my opinion, the cover blows, the album rules.
Yeah.
So the back's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, J.J. Cale, Really.
Yeah.
Bought that at Vinyl Variety as well. I'm gonna plug that a lot in this video.
Yeah, it's the first record I ever heard from JJ. It's a great album, yeah. So another free record I got from my friend. This is Rhymes and Reasons by Carole King. Really love Carole King, beautiful singer. The album Tapestry that came out before this, I believe, is beautiful. A lot of her main hits on that record. Yeah, she's a great singer. I love her voice. I love her playing. She's a great piano player. I don't know much on this record, to be honest. I took it because it's Carole King. I didn't want to say no. But yeah, it's in great shape. Yeah, there's probably some beautiful songs on this record. And I'm looking forward to listening to it. So that's Carole King. I probably would have taken Tapestry over this for sure. But I probably would have, I would have took both. But anyways, Tapestry is the album. But this one's probably pretty good too. So Rhymes and Reasons.
CCR Bayou Country. This is another one I got from the store. It was quite cheap. It's got a few dings in it, but it's playable and it sounds pretty good. It's one of those ones, if you're having people over and they're looking through your records, they can, usually this is comfortable with somebody and it's one everybody can agree on. Often we'll have people over here and people go through my records and kind of pick one out, so it's nice to have ones that everybody can enjoy, and so I grabbed that. I love the album. I love all their album covers, but
yeah, good party music.
Very far out the cover. CCR.
So this is another free one that I took. This is Nils Lofgren. Haven't heard this, to be honest. It's self-titled, I believe. There's no title from what it looks like. Kind of a weird album cover. I like the picture of him, but I don't really like the thing he's standing behind. It's just kind of goofy. But yeah, I don't really know anything off this record. I know Luke knows a lot more about Nils than I do. Played with Neil. He played with Bruce Springsteen. Yeah. But yeah, this has a cover actually. Carole King, the last record, a cover of her Going Back that she sang. Actually, the Byrds did a really good cover of that as well. There's a song called Keith Don't Go, Ode to the Glimmer Twin, which is kind of cool. Probably was buddies with Keith Richards. So yeah, the record's kind of in beat up shape. Yeah, I'll check this one out for sure soon. So that's Nils Lofgren, self-titled, I guess.
It's in beat up shape, just like us. So when I was back in Truro, I actually kind of raided my brother's collection because he's living out in Victoria, BC right now. So I figured he can't listen to them. I might as well. So he had this copy of Richard Hell and the Voidoids, Blank Generation. It features Marky Ramone on drums, before the Ramones. Mark Bell, he's credited as. It also features Robert Quinn, who played with Lou Reed on some of his great 80s work. Yeah, this is just a classic pre-proto-punk, I don't know what you want to call it, album. It's good. Love it. I'm glad to listen to it. Haven't owned it before, and I guess technically I still don't, but
it's on loan.
It's on loan. Richard Hell, Blank Generation.
Sweet. I haven't heard that. I'll check it out.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I love Television, so.
Yep. Television.
Yeah. One of the OG punks from the New York scene.
Yep, sure, yeah. He's classic.
Alright, well, staying in the theme of kind of 70s rock solo artists, we got Graham Nash, Songs for Beginners. This album floored me when I first heard it. I love this record. There's some beautiful, heartfelt songs on this one. One of the songs is about his breakup with Joni Mitchell. I Used to Be a King. That song just really hits me and, pulls at the heartstrings. This record came out right after Deja Vu, the Crosby, Stills & Nash Young record, so all four of them had like these big high profile solo albums that came out after that record, so this was his. Yeah, it's in pretty good shape. The jacket's a little banged up, the sleeve's a little taped, but the record's in great shape. And once again, free. Wasn't gonna pass it up. I love this record and I love Graham Nash, so wasn't gonna say no ever. So this is Songs for Beginners. Very happy to get that.
And this one's Songs for More Advanced Musicians. Paul Simon, Graceland. That's another one of my brother's ones I took. I've never owned this one. I got a really good setup here till August when I move out, so I wanted to hear it on the nice speakers.
Yeah.
So I figure, the bass, the fretless.
Gotta hear that bass line.
Yeah, the fretless bass on it, and it's just great. I can't wait to dig into it on Friday night and smoke a joint, drink a beer, lose myself.
Call you Al.
Call myself Al.
Call your buddy Al. Yeah. Yeah, that album is just what a little trip that album is.
Yeah, great, and I'm glad to have it. So Graceland.
All right, second Graham Nash record here. We got the one that I believe this comes right after Songs for Beginners. This is Wild Tales. It says 73 on the back, so it must have been the record right after. Really gothic looking album cover. Sitting in front of a fireplace. He's got like a book. Looks like he's almost sitting on a throne or something. But yeah, it's really cool. Painting by Joni Mitchell on the back. Joni Mitchell's actually also on this record too, as well as David Crosby, his frequent collaborator. I don't really know this record that well. I'll have to really dig into it. You mentioned it's really good.
It's got some good tunes on it for sure.
Yeah, good lineup. Some good personnel on this record. Some people that played with Neil as well, Neil Young. So yeah, this is Wild Tales. Very excited to really dig into this one, and once again got this one for free as well. So did pretty good with my free records from my friend, I think. So
I'd say.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. Another one I kind of took from my brother, although I question how it got in his collection in the first place. This one, Johnny Thunders and the Heartbreakers, Like a Motherfucker. This one, my first girlfriend gave to me during high school, so it kind of holds a sentimental memory in my mind. But yeah, every track on this is great. I mean, they're all classic. This should be played everywhere, but alas, it's not. Their only album they ever made, and yeah, I'm glad to have it again. So I'll be checking this out Friday night. And this is the real Heartbreakers. Don't believe anything you hear.
The Tom Petty Heartbreakers are pretty good, but yeah. I know quite a select few off that record, but they're damn good songs.
Yeah, there's Ramones, Chinese Rocks on it. That one came out actually before. Pretty cool.
All right, so last weekend there's a record fair here in my city, so I scoured that looking for some choice records that I've been aching to find, and lo and behold, I finally found the first REM record. This is Murmur. I've been looking for this one for a while. Their first LP to be released on IRS Records, of the 5 or 6 that they put out on IRS. Great shape. It's an original copy. Yeah, I love this record. If you know REM and you know this record, you probably know what I'm talking about. This is the one that really sold me on the band. Some really good songs on this one. The second half of the album kind of goes down a little bit, in my opinion. The last 2-3 songs. But still, hey, I fucking love this record. Cemented in one of my all-time favorites. I'm pretty sure. Don't have the song listing on the back in the correct order. Once again, I think they do that on purpose. I mentioned in my last video, because I had the last record that I got from them, Life's Rich Pageant, is the same thing, and Chronic Town, I got that in the video before that. Their first EP, also the wrong song listing, so I think they just do that as something to do. That's just their thing, I guess. Anyways, that's Murmur. So happy to finally get this. When I saw it, I just scooped it up like a baby grabbing some candy,
And my final one is another one I got from Vinyl Variety in Truro. Traveling Wilburys Volume 1. It's an original copy and it's in mint condition. Well, it's in near mint condition. My cousin who owns the shop said that since they reissued this, the original copies actually came down quite a bit in price, so I was able to get this for a really good price. And it's one of those ones where everybody, whether they know it or not, like knows these songs, and it's just a great one to have on when you got people over. You're entertaining, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is just a classic album, and I'm very glad I have it. It's a super group with Bob Dylan, Jeff Lynne, George Harrison, Tom Petty, Roy Orbison. So you can't go wrong with that lineup, right?
Yeah, probably the ultimate super group in my opinion.
Yeah, you know, besides Audioslave.
Sure, yeah.
I know you're a big Chickenfoot guy.
Yeah, Chickenfoot, yeah.
I've been into Van Hagar lately, so I can't be talking. So.
Yeah, Chickenfoot. Yeah, hey, if anyone has any Chickenfoot records out there, let me know. You know, I'm dying to get some of those.
Yeah.
Please don't send me Chickenfoot records.
No. Right in the trash.
Yeah.
Volume 1, Traveling Wilburys.
Alright, and coming right after the first REM record, Murmur, we have Reckoning, their second record. Very happy to find this one as well. It's in great shape. It's an original copy. The jacket is in great shape. The record's in great shape. A hell of a steal that I got this, and a really good price. Back picture here. One thing I thought was kind of funny is Peter Buck, the picture of him there, his facial hair. I don't know what's up with it. It's like a really weird shaped goatee. It almost kind of looks like drawn on with a marker. Yeah, like with a Sharpie. But maybe he messed up shaving that day and just said, you know, oh shit, they're taking my picture for the album today. You know, oh shit, like. Anyways, yeah, the front cover, it's weird. I don't dislike it, but it kind of reminds me of like a tapeworm or something, which is kind of gross. And then all the song titles in incorrect order, as per fashion, REM fashion. I mentioned with Murmur, I didn't like some of the songs on the second half of that record. And in my opinion, the second half of this record is probably my favorite. So I was thinking the other day, if you combine the first half of Murmur and the second half of Reckoning, that would be like one killer, perfect REM record. But I mean, I don't know. I love both records the way they are, but I was just thinking of that the other day. It's kind of like a, you know, music kind of fan, music nerd. You kind of think about things like that, like, oh, alternate track listings, or
sure, yeah.
Kind of remixing an album in certain orders or whatever. But yeah, so that's Reckoning. If you're an REM fan, you don't need me to tell you that this is a great record because you already know that. But yeah, I was so happy to find both those two records because they're probably my most sought after records. And coming in, last but not least, we got the all-time classic record, Rust Never Sleeps, Neil and Crazy Horse. A live record that was live, that they did on tour, that they kind of edited to make it sound like a studio record, although there's little snippets of kind of crowd here and there. But yeah, I mean, this record's awesome. Acoustic, electric, it's got it all. Me and Luke did our top 10 Neil Young records, a video that turned out pretty good. This is both on our top 10s. Yep. This is a classic record. Got it for $7, perfect price. It's in great shape. Doesn't include the lyrics, which is kind of a bummer. You mentioned, I think Years has the lyrics.
Yeah, they get lost over time.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, it comes with the jacket, this awesome picture, the symbols just shining with Neil just, you know, on the other side. You know, they're just like having an orgasm right there in that picture. You know, they're just in their element. But that's Rust Never Sleeps. That's the final record in our May 2019 record haul. Some all-time classics in here we were very happy to find or to come back to us after, like you mentioned, ones that you kind of had in the past or ones that you know.
I think we did well.
Yeah. So very happy with our haul. So yeah, that's it. Thanks again to Luke for joining me for co-hosting this this edition of
Anytime
Records, of our record videos. And
thank you for the gift.
Yeah, my
Nice
pleasure.
easy.
My pleasure. Yeah. All right, so that about wraps it up. Give it a like if you liked it. Comment if you would like to comment. Anything like that. Hope you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you want to see some more videos. And we'll see you next time.